Hola, ¿qué tal, amigos? This is Profesor Pablo with Sentence Starters Lesson 24, asking when or at what time an event is. In red, we have cuando es, when is, cuando fue, when was, cuando va a ser, when is it going to be, cuando iba a ser, when was it going to be, a qué hora es, what time is it, a qué hora fue, what time was it, a qué hora va a ser, what time is it going to be, a qué hora iba a ser, what time was it going to be. So that's the red. Let's look at our events. We got exposed last lesson to many events, and now we know you just can't present it once and expect people to memorize and learn them with one lesson. You have to keep reintroducing and adding new vocabulary terms. So here we go. The column on the left, the test, el examen, the wedding, la boda, the meeting, la reunión, the fight, la pelea, the appointment, la cita, the class, la clase, the parade, el desfile, the dinner, la cena, the luncheon or lunch, el almuerzo, the visit, la visita, the tournament, el torneo, the graduation, la graduación, the concert, el concierto, the birthday, el cumpleaños, the Sweet 16 party, la quinceañera, the trip, el viaje, the interview, la entrevista, the flight, el vuelo, the party, la fiesta, the competition, la competencia, the game, el partido, the dance, el baile, the race, la carrera, the barbecue, la asada, the breakfast, el desayuno, the recording, la grabación, the dedication, la dedicación, the filming, la filmación, the quiz, la prueba, the program, el programa, and the hike, la caminata. All right, let's try the examples down below. When is the race? Cuando es la carrera? When was the class? Cuando fue la clase? When is the game going to be? Cuando va a ser el partido? The next group of examples. What time is the race? A qué hora es la carrera? What time is the wedding going to be? A qué hora va a ser la boda? What time was the meeting? A qué hora fue la reunión? And what time was the flight going to be? A qué hora iba a ser el vuelo? The red is critical. Those are your sentence starters. When is, cuando es. When was, cuando fue. When is it going to be, cuando va a ser. When was it going to be, cuando iba a ser. What time is it, a qué hora es. What time was it, a qué hora fue. What time is it going to be, a qué hora va a ser. And what time was it going to be, a qué hora iba a ser. Look at cuando and que. They have the accent mark in green, the letter in green, and the accent mark. Remember, all question words, all interrogatives have an accent mark, have the letter in green with an accent mark. Okay, so let's try to make some of our own up. Let's say we want to go with cuando es. When's the dance? Cuando es el baile? We're looking at the right column. When is the breakfast? Cuando es el desayuno? Let's go with when was, cuando fue. Same with the right column. When was the filming? Cuando fue la filmación? When was the quiz? Cuando fue la prueba? Let's take cuando va a ser. When is it going to be? When is the interview going to be? Cuando va a ser la entrevista? When is the flight going to be? Cuando va a ser el vuelo? Let's go with when was it going to be? Cuando iba a ser? Still with the right column. When was the race going to be? Cuando iba a ser la carrera? When was the dance going to be? Cuando iba a ser el baile? Legos, we're just plugging them in again. All right, let's take a look at the bottom three in red, and let's go with the left column under suggestions. A qué hora? What time is it? What time is the test? A qué hora es el examen? What time's the fight? A qué hora es la pelea? What time's the parade? ¿A qué hora es el desfile? Let's go with a qué hora fue. What time was it? What time was dinner? A qué hora fue la cena? What time was the visit? A qué hora fue la visita? What time was the graduation? A qué hora fue la graduación? Let's go with our last example in red. A qué hora va a ser? What time is it going to be? What time is the meeting going to be? A qué hora va a ser la reunión? What time is the appointment going to be? A qué hora va a ser la cita? Now let's go with what time was it going to be? A qué hora iba a ser? What time was the luncheon going to be? A qué hora iba a ser el almuerzo? What time was the tournament going to be? A qué hora iba a ser el torneo? Again, we have all sorts of events. We introduced them in Lesson 23. You see them again in Lesson 24. The grammar, es, fue, ba, iba, all of those we've had before. But what are we doing? We're taking more and more materials and we're building, creating, imitating. We're making conversation happen. We are creating communication. Okay, you're doing really well. Keep up the great work. Es todo por ahora. That'll do it for Lesson 24, asking when or at what time. This is Profesor Pablo signing off. Hasta la próxima lección. Cambio fuera.